Tuesday hobby news time, guys. Stay tuned. All my sports card collector, investor, all my collectibles friends. How the heck is everybody doing? I hope that it's been a good week so far. It's only Tuesday. It's kind of a short week for me, sort of. I'm actually driving down to Florida at the end of the week to see my grandfather turn 90 years old. So I was going to say it's going to be a short work week, but not really, because I'm just kind of driving down Thursday afternoon, and then I'm back at it on Friday, and then we're going to, I think, try to play some golf on Saturday. We'll see how it goes. But get to see a lot of family that I don't get to see very much, so should be good. But I'm going to try to get the videos in. I might miss a day or two here and there, but I'm going to do my best. I'm excited tonight. I've got Sportscards Anonymous Dakota is coming on at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then I think I'm on with Brad tomorrow night, off-centered on his channel. We're going to do it Wednesday night instead of Thursday night this week because I'm going to be driving, and I didn't want to try to do it like with my wife holding the camera and all that stuff. I thought that would be a little bit much. So we're going to do that Wednesday night if Brad gets off of his butt and gets the actual thumbnail done. I mean, I think that guy probably sleeps 12 hours a day. I'm not really sure what he does. I think he's just staring at a Tom Brady poster all day.
Tom, what should we do today? Tom? Tom, are you mad at me? Tom?
Before we get into the hobby news, I have to thank this video's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bob's Card Market, a premier sports card trading community with over 900 members located on a Discord. It is free to join, guys. Check them out. If you're looking for an alternative place to buy and sell trading cards and just looking for a great community, check out Bob's Card Market. I've got a link located in the video description as well as in the comments section. It's 100% free to join. Two of my hobby friends are going to a show coming up this weekend. Flipping Steve and I believe also Andy from Sports Card Investigator are going to the Philadelphia show. It's the Philly show. And from my understanding, I think I heard Steve say they haven't done this show in over a year, 15 months. It's normally in March. And now they're doing it. It's a fairly big show from what the article states here. This is from Sports Collectors Daily. Amazing site for news and all sorts of different kind of cool things. So definitely check out Sports Collectors Daily. But yeah, they're saying this is 300 tables with 100 plus dealers. So not the size of Dallas, but this is a decent sized show. This is not a small little show. It's going to be good. So I'm curious to hear from those guys kind of how that goes. If there's, any action, any deals to be made there, I'm curious to hear what they have got to say about that. Is anyone else going? Let me know in the comments. Major League Baseball has some big news. Apparently, they have partnered with Fanatics and newly created Candy Digital, which is also invested in by Gary Vee, and they are setting up NFTs through Major League Baseball. So, and the quote here is, Candy promises that it is building MLB's official NFT ecosystem where fans can purchase, trade, and share officially licensed NFTs, is the quote from the article. I really like the first NFT that they announced they're going to do. Candy and MLB's first release will be a one-of-one NFT of Lou Gehrig's famous Luckiest Man speech that he did in 1939 after he was diagnosed with ALS. That's cool. Now, I just want to see how they do it, because you can also create a moment, you can create the NFT, different ways. And I'm curious to see kind of how they set that up to make it look cool and kind of the aesthetics of it. And I know that a lot of people here that watch this channel are not big NFT people. To be fair, I'm not a huge NFT person either. The only NFTs that I've ever owned are NBA Top Shot, but it's all brand new stuff and I'm still learning about it. So I'm eager to see what these guys do with it. And even though I'm not a big baseball fan, I I am a big history fan. I like the fact that they're doing stuff like this. That's really, really cool. So I'm curious to see kind of where that goes. I think with a lot of these NFT platforms, it's just going to boil down to which ones stick long term. There's no doubt that I think NFTs are a thing that will be around. It's just a matter of which products, which platforms, are going to make it. Which ones are the tiny little Amazons and the Apples of NFTs right now that are going to blossom, and then who are the other 99% of these types of projects and companies that are going to go under. They did say they're going to use Ethereum as their core blockchain, which I thought was kind of interesting. I thought maybe they would have a different blockchain, a different token, maybe have their own kind of deal, but no, they're going to use Ethereum as their main core blockchain, which also, and I'm just thinking as I'm talking here, Gary Vee just did his own NFTs, VeeFriends. I wonder with him being an investor into Candy, if there's any sort of tie in there with that. That actually could be interesting. And that's pure speculation. I haven't heard anything. This is just me thinking out loud. I don't own any Gary NFTs. Yeah, I can't afford any to be frank, but just wondering kind of, how that could those things connect, and not even just those things, but just all of this stuff in general. Could it all be kind of connected up down the road? It's going to be fun to watch for sure. Fun to watch. A monster Patrick Mahomes card is coming up on auction. One of my viewers, Larry Smith, I think actually is Patrick Mahomes. Larry, if you're watching this one's for you, buddy. I know you always press me on the greatness of Patrick Mahomes, and I'm talking about him. So there is a one-of-one Patrick Mahomes rookie card that there is speculation it could hit $1 million. I don't believe that one has ever hit $1 million yet for Mahomes. So what's so special about this one? It is a 2017 NT rookie card, NFC gear, dual material signatures, laundry tag brand logo, one of one. It's got a Nike swoosh patch. It's a BGS 9 case, and it's got a 10 auto. I know a lot of the RPA folks really, really care about the auto grade, and this one is a 10, and it is an on-card auto, so I think it's probably even more, that people are probably even more particular, but I have heard just feedback from the community that, with autos, they're really looking, like the 10 auto grade is very important on these types of cards. So is it going to go for $1 million? We'll have to see. We'll have to watch that one. But yeah, man, it's a beautiful card. Unbelievable card for sure. Quick sports news. Nick Saban signed an 8-year extension, which I don't know how long he's been at Alabama, but he'll probably retire off of that contract. That's a long extension. Julio Jones is now a Tennessee Titan. As a New Orleans Saints fan, I am not sad about that whatsoever, not seeing him in the division, but I still think the Falcons are going to be tough to deal with all the other weapons that they've got. I think Calvin Ridley, etc., and their first-round draft pick are going to be a lot, but I am not sad to see him leave the NFC South. So Julio, enjoy your stay in Tennessee. We will miss you, but not really. And Darren Rovell had a pretty cool tweet. I like to follow this guy's stuff. He's a huge collectibles guy, but he had a cool tweet about how Adidas has put Reebok up for sale, and that, fun fact, a new owner will have to shell out in 9 years $32 million to Allen Iverson, because Allen Iverson signed a lifetime contract in 2001, I believe it says. So that's just kind of interesting. That's just kind of something I did not know, that Allen Iverson had made that deal. Smart deal by him. $32 million in 9 years is due to him by the new owner, or I guess by the current owner. So that was a funny story. Just something like off the wall that I would not have known if Darren Rovell had not reported that. So very, very interesting. All right, guys, I have gotten away from my positive message of the day, and I need to stay with that. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's been wild around here just trying to juggle everything with, kids and work and everything else. So, but the positive message is to just keep on going and to stick with it. I really, really hope that we are kind of on the upswing as far as just everything that's going on in our country. I think that there's a lot of uncertainty still, especially with the economy and just, there's a lot of things going on, macroeconomic things. And then, with the pandemic kind of in the rearview mirror, I think everyone is also still kind of holding their breath that we don't get any sort of weird, second wave, third wave, fourth wave, whatever, or something new, who knows? But, just for all of those that have suffered big time and have been in industries that have gone away, service industries that never came back and restaurants that closed down and all that stuff, just know that we feel for you. My family family, our thoughts are with you for sure. And, I hope that, this show gives some sort of small entertainment value to you, because that's really the goal. I mean, I have heard from, people that have gone through a lot of stuff over the last 18 months, over the last 15 months. I've heard from a lot of people that have messaged me directly just saying like, hey, your show has provided, along with other shows, of course, in the same space, has provided some form of entertainment, some comic relief, some, sort of relief from the everyday world. And that's really what motivates me a lot to do daily videos as much as I can. Yes, I do enjoy making them, and it is my hobby within the hobby. But I do think about those people that have reached out to me that have gone through some real serious stuff over the last year, whether it be a loss of a family member, or they've gone through a broken relationship, or they've gotten really ill, or they've lost their job and they haven't been able to get work. All those things I've heard from people in all walks of life, and just know that I really, really appreciate you, and I'm glad that I could be just some sort of something, and just know that we are thinking of you. Always good thoughts coming your way, and just hope the best for everybody, that we can kind of get back on our feet as a country, and get back together as a community too, whether it be the card community or just nationally and globally. Frankly, there's so much negativity in the news. I think the more and more that we listen to it, that it's just not great mentally. I don't think that it's great to take it all in all the time. I get it. Bad things happen. I understand bad news is a reality, of course, but there's something to be said for a positive mindset. I think that it can really, really carry us, especially if we have, goals that we're trying to fill. We have goals that we're trying to achieve. And it could be anything. It could be personal relationship. It could be professional relationship. It could be, work goals. You're not going to achieve anything if you don't believe and really kind of push yourself and really believe in yourself. So listen, just know that you are awesome. Stay awesome, and just keep on going no matter what. One foot in front of the other. Keep calm and keep going, because a lot of times these struggles, while at the time it makes no sense and it's terrible and it's horrible, it's a lot of the learning lessons that I've had in my life. My biggest learning lessons have come from my largest failures, and I've had some big failures, but if I look back on them, it's definitely made me better. It's definitely made me stronger, and it's made me tougher. And that's critical. So I think that's where you kind of, as hard as it is, we have to be happy for the good times and also appreciative of the tough times, because that's what really, iron sharpens iron, and that's how it all goes around. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Stay awesome, and we will talk to you again soon.